Hey everyone, Dan Plezak here, and welcome to the show.
Songs of optimism, 1972. Caught the rhythm of a heartbeat. Lost the change in a car seat. Aiming at the mirror, but still blames the party. As if everybody's listening wrong. It's the vision I've drawn of this impossible mission I'm on. I ain't like the rest of the scene. I'm not swimming in a stream of synthetic dreams. No, I work hard, keep everything clean. Cause the new still stings when the pendulum swings. Yes, I'm trying to do my best, I'm not the best though. I do it to my death, I'll never let go. A student of the revolution, we put the salute in the solution.
It starts with me, I must admit. I've been a problem, but still I can't quit. You spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. It starts with me, I must admit. I've been a problem, but still I can't quit. You spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me the solution.
I was raised on the doctrine of the honorable Elijah Muhammad. Do what you gotta do to be profitable. Ain't nobody stopping you, but ain't nobody trying to plant your seeds and water too. Unless you're cool with starving, who gotta harvest that garden? You. Meaning me, it became easy to see that I'm the one, gotta put my life the way I'm supposed to be. And it might seem kinda cliche, but hey, truth be that way. Those that don't know need to hear, so those that do know need to say. You can quote them slogans over and over till you coasting through life until you slam into that wall, then bam, then it click. That truth is an upper lip, chilling right there under your nose until one day you come to grips. As long as the world been revolving, if I'm still groveling in the same problem wherever I walk, it's probably not none of y'all, but obviously some flaw that I ignore but got to see. And who got to solve it? Me, brother Ali.
It starts with me, I must admit. I've been a problem, but still I can't quit. You spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. It starts with me, I must admit. I've been a problem, but still I can't quit. You spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. Follow me now if you ready to do more than just talk. Walk with me, be the solution. Offer critical thought for the youth, be the solution. Everyone is at fault, after all, we're only human. I've been the problem, you've been the problem, but now we're the solution.
You're gonna be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry. You're gonna be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Let your hope come from fight and go through your darkness. You will find your light. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Keep it. Keep your self-control. Keep it. Keep your eyes open. Keep it. Keep your self-control. I say keep it. Keep your eyes open. Ladies and gentlemen, listen. You better hear it. Ladies and gentlemen, listen. You have to listen. That smile will come. That smile will come. There is a long way to go. There is a long journey. There is a long way to go. There is a long journey. This life is
Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the AL West between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Oakland A's. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Jacob deGrom will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, man, if my life was on the line, Jacob deGrom would be pitching that game for me. Approaches triple digits regularly. Incorporated that four-seam fastball a couple of seasons ago. He can sink it, has a great slider, curveball, and changeup combination. I don't think there's a pitcher in the sport right now that has the tools and the weapons and knows how to use them like deGrom does.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season. But I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
So bases are empty with one gone, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Keith Hernandez. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Judge looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. It's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
And another foul ball.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And he got him.
Flat out rocked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
That'll bring up Gary Sheffield as he lifts it in the air to right field.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Sheffield leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swung on by Rendon, and this is sent to deep left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year, and the Angels have taken a 3-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
The catcher, Rodriguez.
Into the box, Pudge Rodriguez. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Oh, 0-1, here it comes.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. 3 runs already home here. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Here's another 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Chapman's got it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Angels are out in front, 3-0. Andrew Heaney, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here or there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
Fouled away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. It's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Chopper to short. Gonna be a tough play, and that's the first down.
Batting second.
With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything, or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Back up the middle. Bichette gathers it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So the next to bat will be Matt Chapman, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Andrew McCutcheon.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutcheon, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Ripped down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. He pulls into second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Here's big Aaron Judge. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now a 3-1 ball game. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting eighth, the left fielder.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate that people didn't know, Nolan Arenado, and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run save. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand jab.
J.J. Bleday is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. So fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
Next, it'll be David Fletcher. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now here's the first offering. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
1-1.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order as the lead remains 3-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Set to go is the veteran first baseman, George Brett.
George.
And the pitch.
One and one.
The 1-1. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And there's one away.
Batting seven.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And I'm locking in today on defensive extraordinaire David Fletcher. This is a guy that can beat you on the defensive side. He's got great hands, quick feet, great reaction time, loves turning the double play. They love having him out there.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. Hit in the air out to left field. Leday is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Batting eight. The shortstop. Marcus.
Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Semien, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Here it comes. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one.
Hey, a two-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you've got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one.
That's ball
2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Shin high fastball that time, ball three.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Chopped at third. Rendon's got to get rid of it. Throw on to Hernandez for the putout, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Now into the box, Roberto Clemente flew out in his only at-bat so far. Pitch on the way. In there at the letters 0-1. Clemente, a native of Puerto Rico. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
Up next, Keith Hernandez. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mike.
Base is empty, 2 away, and standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a strike with the breaking ball.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. High chopper to third. Over to first, and that retires the side. Angels go down 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Gary Carter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drives it out to deep right center field. Back goes Trout at the track. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ronald Acuna. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1 out, nobody on. Popped up. Rodriguez is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, number 19.
Next, it'll be number 19. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Clemente retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. A's are gone in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Gary Sheffield. He singled in his first AB. Now the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Hot shot down the line. This will get foul for strike 2. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. So 1 down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up Anthony Rendon.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. This one's down to third. Chapman has it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
And now here is Bud Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. This is popped up. Simeon calls for it. And that's the third out. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Angels 3 and the A's 1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that means Matt Chapman will dig into the plate.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Now here it comes. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Leday is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Let it rip that time. 3-0, but the fastball's by him. 3-1.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
And he fouls this one off.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
The first baseman
striding in is George Brett, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
The 1-0 home. Fouled off. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Judge is off at first with 2 away, and he's back standing. Here comes the 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. And the inning is over. One left for Oakland. They still trail it here 3-1. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. In to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette.
Now the first pitch.
Yeah.
In there, strike one.
0-1.
Hard hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back. The left fielder, J.J. Bleday.
No one on with one down, and that brings up J.J. Bleday. Now here's the pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
But down 1-1.
And all that gets him on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to look. And it looks now like they want some time to review that one. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play.
Well, here's another look at it now. It was tough to tell watching it live, and boy, I'm still not totally sure. Maybe a tough decision for him here.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will take a look at all the available angles and get us an answer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Athletics.
Okay,
are
one more look at it
challenging
here.
the previous play.
Is there enough evidence to overturn this call? I think there is. Looks to me like the ball beat him to first. I think this is a good...
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the final ruled out.
At the plate, David Fletcher. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Hey!
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. On the ground to the right side. Taken in by Brett, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order as the lead remains 3-1. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now it'll be Eddie Rosario. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they face. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
This one's hit deep out to left center field. A ball that's carrying. But he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat. This might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first two pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
There's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Fourth home run here in the early going. And the A's have come back to make this a 3-3 game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. He's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Hernandez is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Back to the top of the order now, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. This will send a ground ball down to third. So guessing 2 down.
Number 19.
Now at the plate, number 19. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic.
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that ends the inning. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, we're tied now at 3 apiece. Next up, Roberto Clemente. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready. Here's the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And that's in for a base hit, making a 1 for 3 games so far. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base. And that brings up the former MVP, Keith Hernandez. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. Runners going. Bounce it to the left side. And right to the spot the shortstop just vacated. A base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
I mean, this is old school baseball at its finest right there. With the speed demon at the top of the order that creates havoc on a base pass. And then your number 2 hitter who's supposed to have the best bat control. Why not implement the hit and run? And it worked to perfection.
Now you see the A's manager up out of the dugout on his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs in a tie ball game, he'll remain responsible for those runners at the corners as he hopes the bullpen can work out of the jam. Steven Strasburg comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Trout is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with damage.
Popped him up. Chapman is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Gary Sheffield.
Next will be the designated hitter, Gary Sheffield. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set. Here it comes.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Ball 1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
3-1 to him now. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Swinging a ground ball to third. They get the force at the plate. Ready now for L.A. Pudge Rodriguez. Third at-bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Off-speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. Hernandez on third. Sheffield over at second. Rendon at first. 2 out in the inning. Count is 1-2 now. And he strikes him out. to work out of that jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Bottom of the sixth inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
First pitch on its way. Grounded to short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Trout giving chase. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Here comes the Angels manager now as he makes the slow walk toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Aaron Slager will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. At the plate now, Aaron Judge. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Trout, and the track to the wall. Gone! So a three-run shot to right center field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now 6-3.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
The plate now, George Brett. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. No hits to this point. Wind up and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now back, the left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
So next to hit is Eddie Rosario. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Now the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, that's off the plate. You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. This one's down to third. Heads up down there as he just had to cover up as this skips right over his head.
Up next, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
to Simeon. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal at second base.
Now the 1-0 to short. Bichette's got it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Up next for Oakland, the catcher, Gary Carter.
So stepping in is Gary Carter, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive, snagged on a short hop. Throw under Hernandez for the putout, and the inning is over. But the A's put up a 3 spot here thanks to the 3-run home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. As they've doubled up now, it's 6-3. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Bichette. Set and the pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Well, this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in once again is J.J. Bleday. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swinging on the first pitch, and this is bounced to the shortstop. On first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, David Fletcher.
At the plate now is David Fletcher. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1, 2, 3. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ronald Acuna. And now the first pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
The 2-1 home. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. That's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, number 19. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Send it back right where it came from.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. He's ready now. The pitch. Chaplin swings, and this one's hit very well out to left. And it's gone. So a two-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they open it up to 8-3. Come on out of bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Into the box now, Andrew McCutcheon. He takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Line drive base hit.
Boy, D-Row, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
The 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. There's one. Over to Hernandez for the inning-ending double play. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 8-3.
My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Roberto Clemente. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. Well-located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is we only have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And now in the box, Keith Hernandez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 0-2 the count to Hernandez. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
At the plate, Mike Trout. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Crushed. Look at it go. Gone. A two-run shot that time for Mike Trout. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it's now an 8-5 ball game. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Jacob Junis enters a little earlier than usual, as he'll be asked to get 5 outs to try to earn the save here. At the plate now, Gary Sheffield. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Acuna is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. So here is Anthony Rendon. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Acuna finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the A's 8 and the Halos 5. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And that's out number 1.
Now that left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
And now Eddie Rosario, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And now the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. On the move is Trout. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The bat, The shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Digging in next, Marcus Semien. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Set to start the 9th in this one, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Pudge Rodriguez.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
Next up, Bichette. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
The win would be Steven Strasburg's here, barring any late turn of events. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tackle right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Throw on to first was in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out.
Now back, the left fielder, J.J. Bleday.
Next up is J.J. Bleday. Comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he'll step off and try and reset. Dennis Eckersley gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Number 43, Dennis Eckersley.
Now the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time to take care of him. And the A's have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. 8-5 tonight. The A's rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Steven Strasburg gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors, they left 4 men on base. For the Angels, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. Inside the show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting in the AL West, the Oakland Athletics totaled 11 hits as they defeated the visiting Angels 8-5. Manuel Margot plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies as the Orioles grabbed the victory over the Astros 12-3. The Padres swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they sank the Mariners 9-3. The Cleveland Indians grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 5-4. The Rays knocked out 12 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Red Sox 6-5. The Blue Jays took down the Yankees in the Bronx 5-2. The Tigers got 11 hits overall as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 8-3. The Royals had 12 hits as a team as they dismantled the White Sox 9-3. The Braves beat the visiting Marlins 4-0. The Mets got 12 hits in this one as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 4-2. The Phillies put together 10 total hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 7-2. The Reds pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they sank the visiting Buccos 5-1. Christian Yelich was a clutch performer at the dish with 4 RBIs, helping the Brewers down the Cardinals 7-5. The Diamondbacks launched 3 home runs as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 7-4. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.
Hey. Whoa. 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 Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street. Y'all take ministry. Y'all just sin and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like, never mind. They playing with all of these this is money, but never mind. That could probably never rhyme and still be $1 million up. I only spend money on her if I know she the truth, just to keep it a buck. You play with me once and you dumped. The that I say when I'm done, you know I'm ignorant. I'm at my house party acting, telling my guests that I don't use it. Then turn around and I do it again. Act like a saint, who am I to pretend? Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers crossed behind my back with a grand. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling their friends. I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend.
Please leave your name and phone number after the beep.
Cause they couldn't see me going very far. Now I be overseas with the mob. I get paid when I pass a bar, but I got no love for the law. I can't remember when I had a job. Back when they wouldn't build, now they bob. I still got paper tags on my car. Now I got gophers f***ing up my lawn. That is annoying. I'm picking my poison. You crabs in a barrel, while my lobster is boiling. I'm trying to avoid them, but they keep on coming for me. DMX, what they wanting from me? BMX, I ain't stunting for free. On my mama deceased, so you know that it's true when I speak. Matador, I ain't running from beef. Mike Tyson asked why my hunger so deep. I replied, ain't no love in the streets. Also, there wasn't no love in my home, so only get love when it's coming from me. Preach. I sin. I feel like the Bucks. I win. Again and again. Now they telling their friends. I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend. Santa Monica Boulevard, I can't tell amen. Travis, where the drums at? It's real. Don't you see them? It's real. Every time I light one up, don't you see them? I hop in my car. Don't you see them? I'm gonna hear something. It's real. Rolling down the street in it.
pair of Chucks, got my feet in it. Whole pound, no 6 in it. Bring the Khalifa chrome, I put the fees in it. KK got the whole place lit up. Hit the switch, make my 6'2" sit up. I know you sick, don't spit up. Tell homegirl if I can't, she gotta
Don't
get
you
up.
see them?
Bang.
Don't you see them?
Bang. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Seat in the back, supposed to be the front. Say it's too loud, still turning up. Why you all in my face? I don't give a f. She ride shotgun, try and give me some. Oh, there he go again. Rolling up, putting on the floor again. A nice day, I might roll to the stove again and let y'all see the whip. Get a whip, hit a switch, get a.
Don't you see them?
Bang.
Don't you see them?
Bang. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. I know you've been hanging, and I know you've been hanging. What's that whip that you driving? What's that that you rocking? Yeah, I know you've been hanging, and I know you've been hanging. What's that whip that you driving? What's that that you rocking?
Don't you see them?
Bang.
Don't you see them?
Bang. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us.